Morning everybody, it's Sunday morning, just after 7 o'clock, 10 past 7. I'm early, I've got to go and cook breakfast shortly when my son gets up. But I was looking at Foodie Beauty in Cuba and I was interested because the place that she's gone, not the same hotel, I stayed in a different hotel in Cayo, but I went to Cayo. I went on my own to Cayo. Nobody had the slightest interest in going to Cuba except me, Che Guevara fan. So I've been 3 times. I've been to Cayo, Varadero, which was another beach resort, and then I stayed in Havana. And did all the cultural bits, where Hemingway used to sit to get all the inspiration for his books, etc. So anyway, I went alone. I was never bothered by waiters or anybody attempting to hit on me. Not there, I wasn't. But when I went, I did a lot of travelling by myself because Alf didn't like to fly. And my kids, well, my youngest son did come with me on a couple of occasions. When I went to the Maldives, that was slightly marred by one night, the cabin I had right on the beach. I mean, you opened your blinds and there was the sea, the beach, beautiful. I remember being excited as we flew in because it just looked like, with all the islands, it just looked like a string of pearls, all the islands along. Anyway, I went. It's another story I'm going to tell you about the Maldives. Got some nice memories of there. But the one thing that wasn't so nice was that one night there was a knock on my door and I didn't answer it. It was, we'd all had a nice evening. I'd been sitting with a couple from up north of England, an American woman who was also on her own, and a German couple. So we just all enjoyed the evening. And partway through the evening, one of the waiters came over, very attentive, and to everybody. A little bit more attentive to me. I was good looking in those days. But on my door, and I didn't know who it was. It could have been anybody out of that group for any reason. But I thought, I'm not answering my door. Oh, there was a single bloke there as well, an American. And I thought, I'm not answering my door. If they speak, then I'll know who it is, but they didn't. And the next day, I asked around, did you come to my room last night? And it turned out it was this waiter. And I said, well, why did you come to my room? He said, I brought a bottle of wine. I thought we could, share a glass of wine together. And I was not happy. And I said, how bloody dare you? How dare you? I'm a married woman. Anyway, brings me to women who go on holiday alone and are more than happy to indulge with the sex life there, to encourage the waiters to throw their $20 tips around, and which is quite a lot of money when you think what they make in Cuba, for example. $20 is a week or two's wages, almost. So anyway, watching Foodie Beauty, and there's 2 waiters that she particularly likes. One, a young man of 21, 17 years younger than her, and one, an older man of 35. Now, she's given the names out, who they are, and gave the name out, which I won't do, of the man who, 35-year-old man, who went to her room the night before last, and they made out, you know, a bit like she did with Roman. And they made out. He had to leave because he got the bus, the staff bus, out of the resort to go to his home, probably back to his wife and kids. 35, you know, a lot of Spanish men by that time are married. And bear in mind as well, when I'm talking from a little bit of experience, because my grandmother, my maternal grandmother, was Spanish, and so my dad, he was very, very Spanish looking. I've got a photo I'll show you. Very swarthy, dark, handsome, and we look very much alike. I was shocked when I got this picture of him. He was, in the picture, I think he was about 27, and when Alfie and I saw it, you know, both of us, our jaws just dropped because of the resemblance. Anyway, I guess my dad was a hot-blooded man also. And he had a wife and children back in Ireland, but it didn't stop him getting together with my mum. So it's another story. I'm not casting blame here. What I am saying is that women who go abroad, like me and others that I know, do so because they want to experience, they want a break, they want some downtime, they want some beach time. They maybe want to read, write, catch up on themselves, really, catch up to themselves. And they don't want all this paraphernalia of gigolos coming on their door. And the reason that there's no temerity with these waiters, that they've got the audacity to actually do it, is because of people like this. Can you see it? There she is. Should have organised this better, but nevertheless. Come on, where you gone? I've got it upside down. 2, 6. That's it.
Hello.
The waiter has just left.
Ronnie. Oh.
Look at her. She's in love again.
I think I'm in love.
Oh. Oh, Nada, eat your heart out, Nada.
I don't think anyone will get a notification for this. I had to end it quickly because
This is just about an hour ago.
Where's everybody?
So
I'm annoyed.
After midnight
Zoe
there.
Rose. Oh my god, you guys. Where's my charger?
So about an hour ago. You've got this hot off the press.
Let's go get a hoagie. Tribe Called Creek.
This £400, lonely.
Well, that was fast.
Middle-aged.
I was getting the D.
£400 woman.
He's like, you were supposed to be here at 10. And I was like, oh, I had to karaoke. So tomorrow he's going to come back. He's like, you need to be here right at 10 tomorrow because I have to leave, like, because he has to get a ride back off the resort. So
of course
he was,
does.
Late waiting for me.
He has to get a ride back. He has to go back to his family.
Yeah, he had to get off the resort, so. Jen. Yes, it was. Dear. It was very passionate. Oh my god, it was passionate.
Nearly 40-year-old woman.
Well, it had to be a quickie tonight because of he had to leave
Well, she's
I
got
didn't think I would get to see him because he has to be here right at like 10, like
she's
10:20 the
a
latest.
toy boy. He's
Because
5
of the
years
way he
younger.
gets to ride back. So he
That's 3 years younger.
yeah, he finishes work like after 10, and then he has to go back. Like he has to take the bus everyone takes, so he can't stay later. Not starfish, but we did. Yeah.
Look at her broadcasting it
Wait till I
to
tell Agatha tomorrow.
globally.
I'm really starting, and he kissed me so. He's such a good kisser. I love
You're
kissing.
talking to
He's like, be here
thousands of
earlier tomorrow so we
people.
can have more time together. He's like, I missed you today. He's like, you weren't at the buffet. And I was like, sorry. He's like, you're with Lewis? I was like, yeah.
People like you make
I
it
went to see
difficult
Lewis
for
today
people
for
like
supper.
me to go away
It was like
on
2
holiday.
minutes. Oh, so good. The best 2 minutes of the fucking vacation.
Disgusting.
Bang, bang, bang. 90-Day Fiance, here we come. Kissed where? And he kissed me before he left. He's like, I'll see you tomorrow. Oh, I can't wait till tomorrow now. Oh, he lives in Cuba. How the fuck am I gonna keep screwing him?
Oh, well, you just have to pay for him to come to Ottawa.
That was fast. It was fast, but good.
With his family.
Let's go get more rum punch. That was a half starfish. Yes, Sarah Jane. I thought you were gone for the night. He can't stay the night here, Jelly Tots, because he works, so. Otherwise, that's what I said. I'm like, can you lay down with me?
And like, if the management find out he's going to lose his job,
right I was like, okay.
Lose his livelihood.
Fupa move Northwest. Move to Cuba? He's coming back tomorrow. It's his third night in a row. I said, tomorrow's my last night. I don't want to go home tomorrow. I'll get some snacks. Maybe we'll go get some snacks.
No,
see Agatha.
you can't be seen
I would like
together.
to exchange stuff with her. I would like to talk to her. She's going to come to Ottawa. I'll find her around tomorrow. She's by herself, so.
This is a woman she met who was drunk.
Tomorrow morning, so.
And who was also
what time is it?
having a waiter in the room.
He came in, I'm like, I had so much rum. Oh, he's so gorgeous, you guys. He looks like. He's tall. Fuck, he's tall. He's got to be at least 6 feet. He's big. He used to be a wrestler, so I was just grabbing his chest and his arms. I'm like, he's dark skin. He's black. Beautiful fucking teeth.
He's so black. Hot. Why has she got to say that?
He's so attractive.
Why?
Like, I want to eat him. Like, I eat him when he comes here.
I think that's enough. Fuck. Go away. People like her make it difficult for women like me to go abroad, somewhere like Cuba, somewhere like the Maldives, as that happened to me. And when people like her encourage waiters, when they pay them $20 here, $20 there for a drink, I don't know how much they pay them for sex. It's, she met another woman last night before she went to the karaoke, a Polish lady, and who was drunk, and she was sort of going back to her room because she'd got a liaison set up with a waiter also. She was there on her own. So you've got two women there alone on their own, and this other woman was a very, very attractive lady. Two women, and she'd only just left Cuba. She'd been there, and a few weeks ago left. Must have met this waiter, left, and now has come back again. A love story in the making. But anyway, they're going to meet up tomorrow and they'll exchange tawdry stories. So that's Foodie Beauties. That's the highlight of Foodie Beauties Cuba vacation. Parts of it, you know, I've watched bits of it. Parts of it I found a little bit amusing, and part of it I admired her for getting in a swimsuit and going out on the, you know, into the sea. I did admire her for it, but she's got no, I'm not saying she should have shame, but she's got no fear of people staring at her, which they do. She doesn't mind that. She got up at the karaoke last night and sang, and she did it well. She sang a Madonna song, but as far as her morals go, she has none. She has none. So now she's had this liaison with the Cuban waiter. I guess that's Nada off the hook, is it, altogether? He came on and did a video, again, which I only saw in the last few hours. He did a video, April the 1st. Dee Dee did a video, April the 1st. Black screen, not showing anything. I don't know what to do, guys. The police came in and took Nada. Don't know what for, don't know where he is. What am I going to do? I've got to finish work and I've got to find where he is. This isn't an April Fool's, this is real. So people who actually care about Dee Dee and Nada were concerned because nobody knew. And it turned out that Nada did it deliberately, and he did it for our benefit, all of us who go onto YouTube or social media. He did it to teach us a lesson, to teach us that you can't believe everything you hear on YouTube. How patronising and arrogant is that? All he did was to show us that he has no integrity, that he can't be trusted, that Dee Dee equally can't be trusted, that there's lies going on. Nada, Dee Dee, Foodie Beauty, Little Pete's, they're all in on it. They're all on a big money scam, break the money in from any which way. It doesn't matter. Get as much in as we can because this isn't going to go on forever. So let's get those coffers filled any way we can. But my rant is about the way she and other single women act when they're abroad on their own. They go absolutely haywire. And I hope, for both their sakes, Foodie's and the waiter, whose name I won't mention, I hope that protection was used. Because clearly neither of them are particularly moral people. They don't even know each other. You know, they've sort of the night before he was with her for about half an hour, and then last night it was the big deal. So, you know, he's only seen her on a few occasions. So they're getting as much in as they can while they can. Oh God, I didn't mean that to come out in the way it sounded. They're getting as much together time as they can, whilst they can. But it's immoral. And it lays the ground for people learn by example. And so when there's women going to places like Cuba on their own and they act like cats on heat, then of course a lot of women are going to be tarred with the same brush. I'm nothing like you, Foodie. Nothing like you. Or the friend that you met last night. Nothing like either of you. I have a laugh and a joke and innuendo and all the rest of it, of course. But as far as stepping that mark and just sleeping with somebody on spec like that, broadcasting it globally to thousands and thousands of people and talking in such a smutty way too. But you see, her channel's growing. She got loads. She got about $400, somebody said, in super chats last night when she did the karaoke. These people are making a lot of money, and they're making it via their bad behaviour. Fair enough if it's what people want to watch, but it's not fair enough when they go representing not only their country, representing women, representing independent women on their own, and bringing us down in a way to their level, because we have to fight then to get a foothold and to say, no, we aren't that way. Keep the hell away from us. Rant over. Right, I'm going to go and make a cuppa, and hopefully somebody will be stirring very shortly. I'll speak to you all later.